Good morning, students, and Jai Hind. Today, we are going to study about the regarding the Durkheim's vision of sociology. Understand what was his vision regarding the sociology? As we have before this topic, we have studied about the or regarding the Durkheim's social fact. Understand? And what are the social fact? What is the moral community? And how an individual is now individual is associated and individual is constrained in the by the social norms, by the social behavior, or how a person now on the basis of the empirically how one learns these social norms and these moral facts, and these moral facts we are now binding factors of the sociology, binding factors of the society. The society is bonded, society is a binding together by these social facts. Understand? So now these social facts are the in the form of the abstract form. We can't see this social fact. Understand? Norms, morality norms, or rules, code of conduct, which now controls an individual and which now set a patterns of the behavior of the individual. Understand? This understanding is the study, and to understand this through a scientific methods, through a scientific attitude. Understand? This is the basic objective of the Durkheim's thought and the Durkheim's vision of the sociology. How does with what vision, or how with what angles? Understand? This sociological study is done, whether done. This is the fact of matter of the concern and matter of the investigation of the Durkheim's. Now his sociology. The one thing is his vision of the sociology as a new scientific discipline. Now he is viewed. Durkheim viewed the sociology as a new scientific discipline, a new scientific methodical discipline, or characterized by two defining features. Now sociology as a scientific fact, as a scientific discipline. For that he had tried to prove the sociology as a scientific study through the two features and through the two defining facts. First, subject matter of the sociology. First of all, Durkheim had tried to show you and try to prove what is the subject matter of the sociology. Understand? The study of sociology, now subject matter of sociology means the study of social facts. Subject matter of the sociology is what? Social facts. And what are the social facts? And it was different from the other sciences. Social facts, subject matter of the sociology is social fact, and these social facts makes understand the different the sociology from the other natural sciences, from the other sciences. We can say the other sciences. The social facts, study of social facts, association of social facts with the sociology and the society. This makes it the different from the other social sciences. In what way? Sociology concerned itself only it is the related and it is the associated itself exclusively with what he called the emergent level. Now one thing is that what is the Durkheim had now said that sociology concerned itself is exclusively with it is the concerned itself. Sociology is now having the concern itself exclusively with what he called as a emergent fact, as a emergent level. As a emergent level. Now here students, what is the emergent level? The level of complex collective life. What is the emergent level? Means we have society is society is what? A complex collective. Society is collective life. Society is what? A complex collective life. So the emergent level is the level of complex collective life where social phenomena can emerge. In this complex collective life where the social phenomena emerged and the grow. Social phenomena now the grow. Social phenomena emerged. Understand? Emerged can emerge, and these phenomena, for example, so what are these phenomena? Now social emergent is a phenomena, a complex collective life, a social phenomena. What is the emergent level? So now in a collective complex social life and collective life, social phenomena emerge, takes birth. You can say the emerged and the rise or the grow. A social phenomena grow. Understand? And these phenomena grows in what forms? In what forms? In what form? These phenomena emerge in the social institutions. If under this collective complex collective life, many phenomena, social institution, understand, and social institutions emerges like the religious institutions, political institutions, family is just as an institution, social values emerges, or like the friendship or patriotism, these values emerges as a social phenomena where where in a complex collective life. Under this complex collective life, many phenomena emerges, and these phenomena are called as the emergent level. Understand? Or these phenomena in the form of the religious institutions, political institutions, understand, social institutions like the family, marriages, these institutions emerge and were only possible in a complex whole, and this phenomena, emergence of this phenomena is uh, only possible in a complex whole, in a complex society as a whole. In this complex whole society, understand, complex whole where this phenomena or the institution takes birth. Understand this under this or now moreover where the complex whole that was the larger than and that was the larger than or different from its constituent part, and these phenomena are the larger of its constituent part. Larger, there are so many constituent small parts, and these phenomena which emerged in a very broad form and the broad institutions, although it is the composed entirely of the individuals, although these all broad phenomena and the complex whole, okay, complex whole had the many many ingredients, we can say many components and the ingredients, and although it is the composed of entirely by the individual, these all institutions which emerged in a collective life of the, in very simple, when in the complex collective life, within that many phenomena, means the many institution takes the birth, the greater bigger institutions, the smaller institutions can get web, and these collective life have the different segments and components, and these all components makes a society as a complex whole. Understand? And from, and although it is the composed entirely individual, a collective social entity like a football. For example, take the a collective life. Take the example, a collective social entity like the football or the cricket team. Take the example. A football team has a collective entity. A cricket team has a collective entity. Becomes something other than the, much more than just a collection of 11 persons, and this becomes a much more than just a collection of 11 persons. Yet this is not only the collection of the 11 persons. This team are the much more of the that social entities like the team. Social entities composed and constituted of individuals. Understand? Like the teams, political parties, street gangs, religious communities, or the nations, so on, belong to a different level of reality. They belong to a different level of the reality than the level of the individuals. And than the level of the individuals, these teams are constituted of these individuals, becomes the something different, something larger, something broader rather than an individual. Understand? So this became the broader, or it is this emergent level the sociology studies, and this is the emergent level which a sociology studies, which the sociology study the emergence level. Understand? So this is as a complex whole, and the sociology study of this. This is the facts and the matter that the sociology, this is the emergent level. It means that from the individual, constituent and components of the individual makes the different social segments, religious life, a political institution, social institutions, family institution. Understand? These individuals and this as a complex whole become, or many kinds of the institutions and organization emerges by this complex whole. So this is, in true sense, is the emergent level that sociology studies. That sociology studies. We could have understand that. Understand? Through this, from the individual, a team is made. So this is the more than that of the individual and individual's identity. Like the as a whole, the entire country is made by a vast populations, by a vast society. Understand? Entire the nation is whole. That nation that is made of the individual or the different community and the social groups and the segments. Its emergent level is what? Its emergent level is the very high and broader and different from those communities, different from those individuals who makes the community, different from those community which makes a nation. So this is the emergent level, and which is this emergent level is the expression of the expression that emergent level happens from the individual, and from the complex whole. Many institutions takes birth which had the certain meaning, and these are the sociological and subject matter of the sociology. That is the matter, this emergent level is the matter of the study by the Durkheim's. Understand? Now, students, here we can see that the second defining features of the emergent level, the second features of the feature of the Durkheim's vision of sociology was that, like most of the natural sciences, means the natural sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, understand, geology, botany, like that. Many subjects are there. Physics, scientific and natural sciences. He said that the second defining feature of the Durkheim's vision towards the sociology is that most of the natural sciences, like the most others, like the physics, like the chemistry, like the biology, it was to be an empirical discipline. Understand? So now this is a sociology is an empirical discipline. An empirical discipline means that this was actually a difficult claim to make, because so it is the make, because social phenomena are by the very very nature abstract. Now here you can see that in our way, like the most of the sociology was just it was to be an empirical discipline. This was actually a very difficult claim to make, because now we can't make a sociology as a natural science. Why? Social phenomena are by then very nature abstract. Social phenomena are the very abstract. Its phenomena are the very abstract, means the many elements and the subject matter of the sociology are the abstract, which are not visible at all. And invisible things, how can be studied? How can be studied as a science? Now here, moreover, for example, we can't see collective entity. He said that sociology is a study of a complex whole. Understand? So now, how can we see one can't see a collective entity of a Jain community. We can't see the collective identity of Jain community, or the Bengali, Malayalam or Marathi speaking community, or Nepalis, or the Egyptian national communities. These are the abstract things. Understand? A collectivity we can't see. At least we can't see them in the same straightforward way that we can see a tree, a boy, and as in the straightforward way we can see a boy, we can touch you can touch the blackboard. Understand? We can now touch this chair, we can touch the different, understand, the different the things which are the solid. Understand? We can now touch those things. Understand? And which are the solid, and that would be the dust and the fill. Understand? But here, student, at least here, even when the social phenomena is small, like a family or the theater group, social phenomena are as a broader and as well as very small. Like a family or a theater group, we can directly see only the individuals. But social phenomena, theater, cinema, it is the very broad, and the family, this is the group. But we can directly see only the individuals. Individuals can be the touched, and who make up the collectivity. And these individuals, which can be the touched, which can be the get realized, understand, or the felt. Okay, so these individuals who make up the collective, and these individuals or the unit makes the collectivity. We can't see the collectivity itself, but makes the collectivity, but we can't see the collectivity. We see the individual, we can touch the individual, but we can't see and touch the collectivity. Understand? So one of the Durkheim's most significant achievements is his demonstration that sociology, a discipline that deals with the abstract entities and like the social facts. But the Durkheim say the most remarkable or the demonstration of the sociology is that what is the sociology is a discipline which that deals with the abstract entities, abstract which only could be the felt, which only could be which is the invisible, but only the realized abstract entities of the like the social facts are the abstract entities. What in for could nevertheless be the science founded on the observable, and although it is the abstract entities of the social facts is the abstract, not visible, but even then this could be the founded like the science, could be the observed like the science, could be observed like the science. The Durkheim say that what the these are the social entities are the abstract observed or the like the science observable, empirical, or the verifiable evidences, although not directly observable, or the social facts were indirectly observable through the pattern of behavior, and this directly not be the observed, but by the pattern of the behavior, these social facts and these social norms we can say that can be the observed by the patterns of the behavior, how a person belonging to a society behaves, that behaviors could be the observed, understand, behavior through the observable behavior indirectly could be the observed by a sociologist. Next thing, the most famous example of his use of a new kind of the empirical data is in the study of the suicide. Now the most effective or the eminent study was the made by the Durkheim, his theory of the suicide. Now the suicide, one thing is the in the suicide, although each individual case of the suicide was a specific to the individuals, every suicide have its a specific reason, a specific social background, a specific reason, or the circumstances. The average rate of the suicide aggregate across the hundreds of thousands of the individual. The aggregate rate of the suicide is calculated in lakhs and thousands and the lakhs, or the individual of the community was a social facts. Now thousands of the community, this in the community the suicide happens, and what the reasons comes of that, understand, and those are the realized and observed through the thousands of the society. So then after a social fact is drawn, and that becomes the that social facts becomes the subject matter of the study of the sociology, and that subject matter how, by a scientific methods, understand, because in thousands of the societies are studied where the death suicide happens, and each suicide had its particular region, particular background, particular psychology and circumstances the suicides happens. So the Durkheim's now try to now draw the social facts by studying the different societies, by studying the thousands of the people's condition. Okay, or now in a community of the social fact, the social facts could be the observed social behavior. So the social fact, how can we observe the social facts? The social facts can be the observed by the behavior, through the behavior patterns of the society, behavior pattern of the individual behavior, especially aggregated pattern of the social behavior, and especially the aggregated pattern means the sum of the behaviors of the different people or the different social segments, their sums of the aggregate is set forth, and the behavior is studied and set forth as a subject matter of the sociological study, that is the social facts, which had been expressed by the Durkheim, Emile Durkheim. Now here, and so what is the social facts are? Social facts are like the things, which kind of, they are external to the individual but constrained their behavior. These are the external to the individual, but these social facts controls the behavior. These are social facts are the behavior, and these behavior of the society, pattern of the society, and this pattern of the society controls the behavior of an individual. Institutions like the law, education, religion constitute social fact. Law, education, these institutions are the social facts. Social facts are collective collective representation. Social fact is what? It is the collectively represented which emerge from the association of the people. That collective responses emerged from the association of the people. A complex as a whole. Social facts comes from where? A complex, a complex whole that express the social factors. In what form? In the form of the pattern of behavior. And this is the subject matter of the study of Emile Durkheim. And moreover, they are not particularly to a person, this social behavior, not only particular person or of a general nature, independent of the individual, or attributes like the beliefs, our feeling, or the collective practices are the example of this social behavior, these social facts. Your beliefs, attitude, behavior, this all comes under the social facts, and which emerge from the collectivity of the human beings, collectivity of the society that emerge. Understand? The next students, division of labor in the society, we shall study. Understand? In the next class. Thank you very much.